If you'll look at Exhibit 218, which is the first one we went to.
Yes, sir.
That's a request from Mr. Evans, dated May 26th, correct?
Yes, sir. And as far as I was concerned, I had complied with that request before I'd received it.
So you didn't bother to read it?
It's quite possible that I didn't. As I indicated, in terms of requests for discovery, since we're required to give everything anyway, I'm aware of that duty, so I probably did not read this.
All right, and you're aware of your duty under Rule 3.8 that's specifically noted in page 2 of that report?
Yes, sir.
And did you read page 10?
I don't recall what page 10 is, but let me see.
Specifically, on the second bullet point on page 10, the defendants ask for information about the April 10th meeting between you, Detective Hyman, Sergeant Gottlieb, and Brian.
I see that it's there. I don't recall, as I indicated, having specifically read this particular request because I'd already given everything we had.
But Mr. Evans' lawyer didn't just serve the request, they actually sent you a letter to put you on specific notice that that issue was going to be addressed at the June 22nd hearing, correct?
If you say so, I don't recall specifically the letter. Is that in here too?
Yes, it is.
Could you give me a number reference?
Take a look at Exhibit 220, please.
Yes, sir.
And that's a letter to you dated June 19th, which is before the June 22nd hearing, correct?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2, paragraph 8,
yes, sir.
they list the same request, correct?
Yes, sir. I actually do recall. I believe this is probably what we went over when we were making our specific response in the courtroom. I think it was probably this letter was the one that we used as a model. Yes, sir.
That's right. And they were putting you on notice on June 19th that at that next hearing, they wanted to discuss that specific issue. They wanted to know what you had been told on April 10th, 2006 in your meeting with Dr. Meehan.
It does say that, yes, sir.
And that issue, in fact, came up at the June 26th hearing, didn't it?
Yes, sir, it did.
And in that hearing, you represented that there was no discussions at all at the April 10th meeting with Dr. Meehan that weren't attorney work product.
Do you have a reference for that?
Exhibit 222, page 20.